Hello and welcome back to Diablo 3. I'm on my Demon Hunter on the Asia server. I want to show a little deal on your game settings, go to a public game, do bounties with playing in adventure mode, and I'll try to join a game. Sometimes there's not others on. Well, looks like there's one already made. I'm doing it at T16. This is for you to be able to get materials together so you can get, well, try to roll something better. What normally happens is you'll get 4 people pretty quickly. As you see, I am the lowest level person. That doesn't deter me to go through and tear stuff up. These are bounties. So you'll have 5 objectives in each act to do. And at this level of the game, most of the people doing this are, as you see, like higher levels, Paragon levels. You do run across a handful under 1,000, like me, but most everyone can usually speed through the game. You will run into people botting. You'll notice that they stay in one little area. Some people will stay in town. A very important thing to note, right over in the mid right hand side, it pretty much tells you what you need to kind of do. I'm trying to remember how to run this. No, I took the wrong route, per usual. And someone else completed a task, but it pops up. And another person completed a task, so I am the slow one here. Even if I went the correct way, they're usually going to be quicker than me. I've noticed that here on the server. Now, since you're running with a group of people, you're not going to do all the little things. You hit everything with that exclamation point in that act. Most of the people usually go through the act. They don't get the reward till the end, but that's on the US server. European server is about the same. The Asia server, it's just different rules and etiquettes, I guess, just unspoken. And also I don't understand the language on some of the people, so that is my fault because I am on the foreign server. As you see, I'm just dashing through, trying to get this done as fast as possible so I am not the one draining people down. And since we only have 3, I'm going to have to knock out a little bit more than normal. Just shoot around a little bit before I go to the next. This is in normal, not hardcore. Ooh, got lucky there. Just barely missed getting hit. And got lucky here with this right here. Okay, now this is, you just tag these. Kill them, tag, kill. Most of the time, everybody's just in here rush to do as fast as possible. And this is kind of what I talked about. Always cancel this out. People will get mad if you join them to help. It's a great way to get gems, but it's also a great way to make other players angry for some reason. Until you see them die a couple of times, and they're like, oh, thank you for helping. But that doesn't always happen. And some people don't even click on the chest. I do, because I still need gems and stuff. So, okay, I've done 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go down here. Usually you wait for the boss for the last. Act 4 does not always have a boss battle in it. So, don't bet on it. Go ahead, kill them. Oh yeah, I've got a number of people that I had to kill. Oh, we got a 4th, yes. And this 4th that just joined, today has been a good bit of my games, because today I've just done this. I'm also going to show, after you get done with this, pretty much why you're doing this. A lot of people say this is the chore of the game. Which, yes, it kind of is, and people are rushing through to do their chores as fast as possible and leave a mess all the way around. So, oh, they're going to let me go ahead and finish off Act 4. That person just always goes to Act 4, I go to Act 4. But that person is faster than me because I'll get 3 of them done, or I just get a battle roll on the 2 that I choose off the bat. And here we go. You will also sometimes get the rainbow goblin. And then it's up to the people to choose, hey, let's do it now or let's do it at the end. If people choose to do it at the end, try to find out where it's at. Because a lot of people at the end of it are just running on to the next thing. So they don't really care. And it's not intentional, it's just, hey, let's keep getting bounties. Got X amount of time to do bounties. And long run for me. But the good thing about it is it's always marked on the map on what you need to do, and of course they don't join. If you notice how quick they did that, yeah, if you get on the US server, there's sometimes a very long delay. Here, no, they're all about the business. But so far, this is just me. I've noticed my drop rate is horrible, and roll rate's like horrible. Playing on the US server, usually if I do something, say 20 times, I'm going to get an ancient item. That has not been my luck here. I've done something over 30 times and I got an ancient. So we've got 3 acts done. People aren't grabbing them, so I'm not going to grab that one. And okay, we got that done. Let's see, what do we have here? Okay, we have a lot open here. So I'm going to go on the opposite end of the map than this person, just so we can work into the center. Okay, let's see if this will get me there. I hope it will. And cancel that. And just pretty much choose a map that you like doing, because you all get the same rewards at the end from the box. And people do Torment 16 because that's the highest level, so that gives you the most drops. And something about full game also gives you a good bit, so just keep all that in mind. This is kill all enemies in the Forgotten Well. The harsh thing here is, as you see, it is dark. It is shadowed. I've actually ended up, we've gotten everything done except for this one, that multiple people come help. So the best thing to do, like whenever you're doing your say dungeon mastery, is you follow along the corners. You want to get every corner and then work into the center. This, of course, does not have much of a center because it's all walls, but we just want to make sure. See, those guys were in the corner, didn't attack me, and I was extremely close to them whenever I got out. Now we have 6 left. That little reminder there on the right hand side is very helpful. Running up, there's a new event, someone else is doing something, and it looks like, yes, I got them. Okay, sometimes you have goblins in here too, and the goblins are counted on that number. Oh, that person has come to, wow, like I told you, that person's quick. So now we're on to Act 5, and we're going to join everybody else. Extremely quick. I mean, they're Paragon 2,900, so you can bet that they've got some time in. Okay, I am now full, so I better go and sell, and these guys are just tearing it up. I mean, they're going. Because I'm still trying to build up my character. I'm going to accept that. I think they're all going to accept it. No, they did not. Oh, I guess I did a faux pas here on the Asia server. This is like my 10th one to do, so I'm still trying to get used to it. I know some people got mad at me on the American servers, but I need gems. So here I do need gems, but I try to follow the etiquette here. But if you notice, I also don't chat much. Oh my goodness, the hit that person did is just insane. And here we go. Pick up all this stuff, and now they're going to go to each act. You go to Act 3 or 4, you can knock out 2 real quick. So I'm going to knock this one out, and I'm going to go over to Act 4, do the bounty. I can talk to him, get that one knocked out, and that one knocked out. So now I've got 3. Someone else got 4. Someone else can get the 5th one. I'll see if someone else gets the 5th one or not. If not, oh, there we go. We got it. Nice. So, some people are different about this. I like to clean it out, just see what I've got. Other people just leave the game. I used to save the boxes up just to be able to have a whole lot to open up at once. But you get Death Press in there and other things, and I'll be able to show you what all you are going to get. I'm trying to organize some stuff here. Picking up those pages. Usually it quits once a Darkening of Tristram starts. I just like to have it on all my characters for some crazy reason. And I salvage tons of stuff. And I'll show you why here in a minute. Unless it's primal or ancient. And even now I'm just doing them all because I have so much stuff on the servers. Okay, you left click them, open them up. And you get all this wonderful stuff. You get blood shards, death breaths, some items, rings. This is the only way to get a couple of the rings in the game. And let's see if I got one of those special. Now I'm all alone. Like they jump out. Create another game. Do some more bounties. So, see, get all my gems off. This is a ring. Ring of Royal Grandeur. That's in Act 1 or Act 5. And this is the band that helps you out really greatly on one of your challenges. You don't have to have it, but it is helpful. But none of these are really good, but this works also on your follower. This is just okay stuff. Nothing just, well, right there. That's actually used on some of your things. I just throw that in here. Not extremely well organized. And I'm going to just go ahead and throw that off and that off just in case. Because you can put this on your follower to be able to have it help them not wear as many set pieces and get stuff. Okay, now I get this stuff out of the way. And if you look at this, the stats, you have the secondary, the last one with a diamond in it means that I have it already in my cube. I like to go ahead and put as much stuff in my cube as possible just to have it done. You also get a little badge deal for it. So let's go here, that point in. Okay, now looking at my character, I'm wanting to get that better to at least an ancient, and the ring to an ancient, and that amulet to an ancient. And those pants you craft. So you can get that as an ancient just from crafting. So these three I can roll. I kind of like what I have on right now. So I have drops like this guy. I'm going to hit a few times, roll it, hopefully until I can get something good, and I'm going to go down to the cube. See, if you do 10 of these and you had nothing in your bounty on, right here, this is bounty, you also get crafting items, but you have 271, I think you get 22 per bounty right now, unless they double your bounties, then it would be 44, but you get 22 each time. And would I recycle the death breaths? So your cube is essential for helping you get better items. This is better than gambling. It is still a gamble, but it's better than gambling. So your first one is extract a legendary power, which you can tell I've done that a lot because if you look here, I have a good bit of the things already out. Just tons of the stuff. If I find I put it in. So go to the next page, reforge a legendary. That's what we're looking at doing. I'm going to show you a couple other things. Upgrade a rare item. A rare item, say that you gambled and got, say rings, amulets, any other item that your character can wear. Usually you're going to do it for the weapon, because you can go and just get the dagger. You can get a level, it has to be level 70 dagger, rare. And then whenever you put it in the cube and do your transmute, you put the item in the cube and you hit fill, puts all those items in you, so you gotta drag and drop. Now just fill, you're good. Then you put the item in, hit transmute, you will get a legendary item. That's the quickest way to do it. And then you have convert a set item. So if you're getting a lot of one of the set items, like hands, head, shoulder, something, you need something else, come in here, fill, put the duplicate of the items that you have in here until you get the other pieces that you need. It's very helpful whenever you're starting out in your season or whenever you start a new character. Which you see, I've Death Press I've used and I've got a ton of them, but the Forgotten Souls are a bit harder to get. Remove a level requirement. This is a Gem of Ease. You have to get to 25, put any item in, wipes it out. Extremely good to use if you want to power level yourself. Extremely good. Now, converting gems. So, say you need a lot of one gem, and you have a lot of the other gems. You go to Act 2, get Essence of Amethyst, Emerald, whatever you want to transfer your other gem into. You have 9 of them, throw it in there. It doesn't matter what level of gem it is. Just 9 of those gems will transfer over to Amethyst, Emerald, Ruby, Topaz, or Diamond. Very useful later on for whenever you see here on the plus 625 dexterity right above the secondary stat. That is later on in the cube. It's the last thing in the cube. And if you got a lot of items, say reusable parts, which is usually not the deal, you put the part in, Death Breath, and magic or rare item, and it will turn into 100 of the lower end. This is magical. This is that one. Now this is the last thing to do that's listed on here, is getting that stat of that plus 625 dexterity. Calamins, that's a 125 level gem in there with the item plus 3 of what you wanted to add to it. Like this for the dexterity is of course the emerald. Then you do not add resistance. You can either add strength, dexterity, vitality, or intelligence. So, but I'm going to go back to number 2, page 2, pop this guy in there, do the fill, and transmute. I've already done it 30 times, and I've not gotten ancient yet. So I'm thinking I'll be able to get it. Now this has better stats than what I've got currently, except for the last one, your hatred generator reduces damage taken by 41%. Mine right there is 49. Let me try again. Nope. Let me try again. Like, I've got enough to do a good bit of these. So, I mean, that's pretty nice there, but no, I want an ancient item, and you've got to have an ancient item to do that number 10 with. So I just keep in fill, add it in. Oh my goodness, still not it. So I'm going to run out Forgotten Souls before I run out of everything else. But I'm still going to truck along. Wow. Extremely bad luck. Like this, I usually do it less than 10 times on the other servers, and I will have an ancient. Like 100 times, and I'll have a primal. Oh, the roll is just insanely bad. This is insanely bad. I do not understand why the roll is this bad. I'm down to 1,980. Oh, I'm gonna be down to less than 1,000. I'm down to less than 1,000. Wow. Okay, I'm still trying, and still not getting it. This is insane. This. Oh, if I run out on this, that's just like, I've not gotten a drop of an ancient on this yet. I've been gambling. I'm transmuting now. Like, this is my last hope. Okay, I'm over halfway through my Forgotten Souls. This should be like a 1 in 10 thing. Oh my, wow. But this is at least 49. So it has some pretty good stats. And I can roll up, and it's got arcane resistant. What does that have? That has thorns. Thorns doesn't really help me, but does it cold damage? 49, 49. You know what? I'll roll it again. Oh, nope. Roll it again. There. Finally. I want to take it. Even though my damage taken is not as high, I'm going to just take it. This is horrible stats, actually. Really bad. But I'm going to take it. Oh, I hate taking that, but I've got a 120, I believe. I don't have 125 yet. Yeah, here's my 120. I'm going to take that. Take these guys. And just roll it. Because if I get something better, it's coming off. So I'm going to throw this in there, this in there, this in there. I don't even have to look at the deal because you have to put everything in, transmute, and boom, I have an added 600 dexterity. If I did 125, it would be 625. So, but now I throw that up there. So, got 3.7% more damage, a little bit more recovery, take away some toughness, but I can add even more damage to that, which I'm going to show you what else to do to help out your character real quick. I'm going to keep this just in case I have to go back to it if I die a whole lot. So then you come up here to this person. This also takes up your resources. I mean, the reason that you get all those drops, all your resources, is to do this stuff. This is the main thing that I want to do, is add this up to a possible 6, but I'm 398. I might not be able to do it. Well, critical hit chance up to 5.5. So 5.5. 6 is your highest, but now you can see I'm at over 2 million damage. You can see a lot of other good things that this could have been, or the others could have been. And just keep rolling. At this moment, I have enough gold to handle on things. Just, I'll take quite a while to go through 4 billion. I will run out of resources before I run out of gold, hopefully. But every time you do this, the cost goes up in gold. And this is what people do. They do this until they roll a good perfect stat. They want to try to get a lot of good stats on it. And here we go, critical hit chance. See the 0.5, let's see how much that increases me. Just a little bit over 10,000. But then if you have multipliers and all, it all helps out. So hopefully that showed you guys a little bit to do. And oh yes, I have this ring. I'm not wearing it because I did not have, oh yeah, I know I'm not wearing it because whatever I take off is gonna hurt me on this. But you can take this guy and put a socket in it. I mean, not the greatest at all. But we put this in, and what I would take out is attack speed. And let's see if I can get my socket, which this will be quicker to really end me because it needs gems. So each item that you pop in there is, oh, that 44 would be nice, but oh, I'm gonna go with that. So now I've got 2 items that are upped. Like, this is not the best stats by any means, because I took the speed off, the damage went down, but the toughness goes up, the recovery goes up. I'm going to do that. Oh, it hurts, but I'm going to do that one. Let's see, that 50 and 5.5. 50 is the highest it gets, and I think 6 might be the highest that it gets. With the dex, with the secondary was nice. It had a lot of good stuff, but I get a little bit more reduced damage. 3%. I lost some with my other, and my damage is still over 2 million, but it dropped quite a bit because of that 0.8. But I'll be okay until I get something better. So now I'm just down to getting that better, which the stats are better. That's the other thing about ancients. Whenever you go to them and you've got some really good non-ancients, you're looking for that boost, that dex added. So I could add another one on that, but I'm low on gems. I can convert these over if I need to. But these are also really good. The puzzle rings, I save those for friends I meet online, especially YouTube and all. If you guys need some help on any of the servers, the American, the European, or the Asia server, I have those stockpiled. I usually don't do them solo, unless I'm showing how to power level with gold or something of that nature. But yeah, and also cows if you need help. Just kind of hold stuff for other people to help enjoy with me. Well, hopefully this helped you out. If you're kind of new to the game, just got in, jumped in. If you have any questions on how to do things, how to create items, your odds, it seems much harder on the Asia server, or for me this season, and some seasons are different than others. So thank you for watching, enjoy Diablo 3, be kind to others, and if you need some help in the game, you need me to make a video for you, especially with new seasons, things do change, I'll be more than happy to help you out. Thanks for your time, and have a great night.